Hey, we got audio now. Not sure how delayed it is. That's probably not good. Turned off. The truck did that auto start shit. Signal's probably gonna drop. I'm still connected.
Red light. Red light.
Red light.
Oh, they have Fazoli's here too.
Should have went there.
I didn't know they had one.
He said, "Oh my god, it speaks," because I had the mic muted. Fighting my sinuses. I don't know why LG pops up anytime I do Wi-Fi or whatever, it pops up on my phone. What's the Bluetooth? It's like I'm trying out this Speedify app. Bonds the connection. So right now I have the Starlink and the hotspot simultaneously pulling in and pushing out data. And so far, like, you're gonna get drop streams and stuff like that, but for it to that bonded, it's distracting.
I'm trying to tell you which way to
I
go.
know you want to drive.
No, you were going.
Well, it all leads back to the same place. We've actually been that way. I think that goes by the airport. Battery's weak. Yeah, it's because I left it on overnight. It's fine though. It ain't sitting there maintaining, powering off the USB-C. But that bonded connection, what I've found, and I haven't been able to go back and review it yet, but it's at least maintaining the stream. It's no longer buffering from what I've found. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, if it's buffering on your side, but I'm still shooting at 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames a second. Wanted to do a quick test at 30 frames a second, but I might do that later on. This seems to be working. I mean, I'm anywhere between, sometimes I'll hit 10,000 kilobytes a second, other times it drops to 2. Way smoother this time, so. One thing I have found, it's like, you know, we've stopped a couple different places, and I turned the truck off, and everything was funky, you know. See, the scanner's not displayed now, you know, it's hit and miss. But once I start it and I get everything up, as long as I maintain, the engine stays on and all that, and it's got to be a voltage drop that's causing it, causing the routers to reset or whatever the deal is, causing the ports to go funky. So I think this way I'll be able to maintain it. Like right now I'm at 62, 68. That's like perfect signal for streaming. 92.7 right there. So seeing some drop packets. Obviously, there's more settings to mess with, but obviously sitting still, the Starlink would provide a much larger jolt of data. And it's also good because the download's really good. I think I shared a screenshot with you earlier, like 200s for the download. So, like, downloading stuff was really good earlier. So as far as the technicalities on it, I'm not really sure. The 1,000 watt, that's in the back, but that thing, anytime that the truck starts or like the auto start and stop, like I had it on, I forgot to shut it off. Uh, I can hear it beep where it actually loses power and starts back up. It's got like a safety setting on there, so if you overload it, puts it into protection mode. As far as stock, the only thing running on the stock is the laptop, so the laptop charger. Everything else is running through my aftermarket inverter. Like earlier though, like I don't know, I was uploading the stream just fine, but I had problems getting the chat to display in OBS. Really, I think I need to be looking at a different software. I think OBS is just too resource intensive. Got to be something out there that's doesn't pull in, like OBS does. That makes it a little easier on the stream. Yeah, 100%. This one now, it's just straight wired to the battery, more or less. So, only way to kill power to it. Eventually, I'm gonna run a switch to it, but I basically have to lift up the back seat and turn the power inverter on and off. It's aggravating as all get out, but I do that because if I go to get out of the truck and I'm only going to be out for a few minutes, like it should be fine running off the battery. Worst case, it kills the battery. I got a jump pack. I can jump it off and be good to go. But I haven't ran into that unless I've left it on for multiple days. Oh, there you go. Here's Alabama State Police for you. Seen it buffer. Now I'll tell you the Speedify. You got to check it out. It's pretty cool. So, let's say you and your wife are in the truck together, plus you got Starlink or however many number of devices that can provide data, whether it be different carriers or whatever. Speedify brings all those connections together, and I think it's like effectively unlimited devices. So there's a way, and I haven't set it up yet. I can put this on her phone, and whatever her phone pulls in for data would also be shared to the same thing, effectively increasing the upload speed as well as providing redundancy. Now the Speedify, I think it's like $15 a month, but it's all software based, so it just runs on the laptop. Now you can get routers out there if you have the money for it, that you can actually install the Speedify on the router itself. You don't have to have a computer to run it. So if you're running like your mobile phone or something like that, you want it to run off Starlink and a couple other carriers, you can do that. Get off there. That's weird.
Rising Form.
That was it. We're on 59. Trailers. Yeah, and this is still with the Starlink just kind of thrown up on the dash right now. Also, so which it was earlier also when I was seeing those 230s speeds a download. Like I said, you might still see some blips and stuff, but it at least it doesn't buffer, for 20 seconds before it comes back. It just skips a whole section of the frame. Now it seems to it'll just be a fast blip if anything. I haven't looked at how much data I've used today though. Curious on that because it should be splitting the data between the hotspot and the Starlink, so I effectively wouldn't use my Starlink data all the way doing it this way. Talking on my end, or when you were live streaming your road trips? Oh, man, I don't see any. It's working just when I get in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I see his chat coming through on Lumia, but it hasn't hit this chat. Why that is? I can't read it because it's so small on my preview screen. Maybe it's because I'm on top chat, not live chat. So mine is doing the focusing also, even being on. Honestly, I think that's just the camera, like the camera mode, because there's like a, I think it's in like live view. Tap the screen on the camera. Back. Yep, tap it. So, gonna aim down at the bottom center.
Oops.
Oh shit!
What did I do?
I don't know. You're recording now. So the problem is when the cameras,
Oh, so it's up here.
probably maybe. Nope. Hit it again because you're recording. It's fine. I'm just trying to figure out how to switch mode. Essentially, you want that button.
No,
You
that's
can't
where
see.
I push it. Maybe more.
Nope. Why is that recording? Weird.
Because the record button's all the way over here.
Just hit the trigger at the bottom. There's a button. There. Stop recording. Anyway, I was trying to have her change it because there's different lenses, like lens modes in there.